I'm back, and today I'm going to make some salsa. So I got 3 tomatoes and 3 yellow pepper chilies. So I'm going to, I already washed those, so I'm going to add water because I'm going to boil it because I'm making salsa. My sister is here, but she's taking a nap. We went to my niece's shower today, so I'm going to put the tomatoes, 3 tomatoes, in the water, and like I said, I'm going to boil it until the tomatoes and the chilies get soft, and then I'm going to blend it. So here it is. So I'm going to take you over there where my stove is at. So I got it on the stove. I'm going to put it on high until it starts to boil, and then I'll lower the stove. I got banana bread pudding in my oven baking. So I'm gonna boil the tomatoes and the chili peppers until it gets soft. So I'll be back. I'm just gonna add a little footage of me washing my dishes. I forgot to take my band off. So how is everybody's Saturday doing? If I don't load this on today, which is Saturday, I'll probably put it up tomorrow, depending. So like I said, I'm going to boil the tomatoes and the peppers so I can put them in a blender. Didn't have much things to wash. And like I said, I'm doing bread pudding in the oven, but I added a banana to it. So hopefully it comes out good. So just wanted to add a little footage of me washing dishes. I'm going to get a can of tomato sauce and the seasoning that I use when I do salsa. I usually put fresh cilantro, but I don't, so I'm just going to use the dry cilantro. So once that's once the tomatoes and the chilies is soft, I will be back. This is the seasonings I'm going to add into my salsa. Dried cilantro, like I said, the fresh ones is better, but I don't have fresh cilantro, so I'm just going to use the dry cilantro. And I'm going to put some chopped chives, and of course garlic salt, and then some garlic powder, and then of course I add tomato sauce, and I might just add some more of the, I already got fresh tomatoes, you know, boiling, and I might add some crushed tomatoes in there. So once it's done boiling, I'm going to let it sit for a while and cool down, and then I'm going to blend it So I'll be back. And I'm also going to add some raw onion, but I'm going to cut it in little pieces. So I'm going to add that and into the salsa. So I'm just going to use half of the onion that I showed you. And after I blend everything, the tomatoes and the chili, then I'll add the onion. I'm not going to blend it though. So, but I'm going to cut it in little pieces, just little pieces. I love onion in my salsa. And the reason I might add the crushed tomatoes, the can of crushed tomatoes, is because if my sister wants some salsa, she can't have hot stuff. Me, I like mine hot. So, but I eat salsa all the time. Like I said, I like to make my own, you know. I like to cut your onions real fine. And just keep cutting it. You don't want big chunks of onion in your salsa. So I think that's fine. So I'm going to put it in here. And my eyes is already watering. So, oh. Onion is strong. So there's the chopped onions for the salsa. Hey everybody, I'm back, and my chili is nice and boiled, soft, and my tomatoes. So the next step, you can use a blender, but I'm not going to use a blender. I'm going to just use this. So next step, I'm going to, I hope you guys can see this. I'm going to take the stem off. Then I'm going to just peel the tomato. Make sure you just peel the skin off. And then let me rinse my hands out over here. Oops. I'm just gonna mash it with this. Like I said, I usually use a blender, but it's late at night and I don't feel like getting my blender out, so I'm just gonna squash the chili and the tomato with this. I'll show it to you guys when I'm done. can get the skin from the, here's the skin from the chili. So make sure you just take the skin out. You can leave the skin if you want, but I always take my skin out what I can and just squash it, squash it, squash it, squash it. We was watching a movie. My sister just left. You can smell it. Oh, they smell delicious. Now, always wash your hands when you mess with chili pepper. Now I'm going to add some chopped onion. I'm going to add some cilantro. This is dry cilantro. Like I said, the fresh one is the best, but I don't have fresh, so I gotta use the dry. Some garlic salt. Some garlic powder. Let me get a spoon just to mix everything in it. You can smell the garlic. So yeah, so let me put you guys down a little bit. You guys can see it right there. I'm just gonna add some tomato sauce. I decided not to add the crushed tomatoes. I'm just gonna add a little bit of the tomato sauce. Let me get the skin out of here. Oh, that's smelling good. I'm gonna give it a taste. Oh wow, it's gonna be hot. I'm gonna add some more garlic salt. Let me add a little bit more tomato sauce. And that's what it looks like right there. Oh, it looks so, and it smells delicious. Now, like I said, I boiled my chilies and my tomatoes until they got soft, and then you can either blend them, or you can use this. And then once I mashed it and stuff, make sure you peel the tomato skin, and you can get also some of the chili skin out. I add some garlic salt. I add some garlic powder, and then I add some cilantro. I chop some onion, some raw onion, And then I added some tomato sauce. You can also add, if you want, you can add chopped chives, but I'm not going to add chopped chives because I already have onion in there. And you can also, if you want, you can put some crushed tomatoes, but I'm not going to add crushed tomatoes. I think this will be okay. So now I'm gonna put my salsa in a bottle or a jar, and I'll be right back.